everyone? Anyone seen me before? Wait. No. Then I'm going to introduce myself again. Can I have the slides? Okay, when someone came to me, so he was requesting for slide. I was so busy. I told someone, can I just go on the stage without a slide? He said, at least one or two with your picture on board. So I said, okay, fine. So now here comes, is this one?
Yeah, the middle one.
So sorry, I'm always the Mat Sabu style. I don't like script, I don't like data, I don't like all these things, because whenever data you can actually read from these slides or whatever. So I normally like to go very practical. Okay, see, I'm actually Sharon Gore. For those of you that never seen me before, let me officially introduce myself. I'm Sharon Gore from ITCom. So I'm the founder and CEO of ITCom. So the company was formed since 2003. So don't start counting my age, please. Okay, so, okay, here comes. We are a player of O2O. O2O meaning offline to online. That one, nothing so strange, right? Anyone never heard O2O before? Hands up, I won't laugh at you, don't worry. Okay, this second one, O to half G. I believe you never seen this before. Who seen this before? Hands up. Who never seen this before? Okay, thank you, that was a joke actually. But because this is offline to half government, so because we actually inside our companies we have 3 divisions doing retail. We are actually the mines. We have 2 retail at the mines. We have at One Tama. We have at Digital Mall. So this half G is the other division of mine doing corporates and projects. So we are actually half doing government projects, but because our company is not registered under Menteri Kewangan, so we are actually supporting as third party. So that brings you to half. Understand it not? Okay. I just want to make sure you guys are all here, you know. So this O to CBT. Anyone seen this before? Tada. You know what is CBT? It's not BTC, it's CBT. Okay, CBT means cross-border trade. So this online to cross-border trade, anyone don't know Jack Ma one? Continue breathing. Okay, Jack Ma has came to Malaysia and launched the DFTZ project together with Malaysian government, which is, you guys know about that, right? He came to Malaysia, everyone waited for him, made up with our Tun N. Okay, this CBT project is a project which is DFTZ project that Malaysia government worked together with Jack Ma to get Malaysia product to ship out to all of the world through Alibaba.com, and also a few more platforms which is international platform. You can see the banners are all out there like eRoman, eBay, they are a part of it. So we are in the midst of flying out from Malaysia. We are trying our best. So that online to CBT. Realize one thing here. Normally people have a corporate picture there, right? I don't have, because I'm here. Okay, now this just joke. So I believe everyone here, because I like people laugh. At least that makes me know that you guys are not sleeping. Okay, I want you guys to have fun together with me. Okay, so the reason of me not putting the pictures there because I'm so boring with my corporate pictures already. If you have seen my slide before, you have seen my pictures all the time. So, not you boring, I also very boring with my own face, you know. So what I do right now, this round, right, I'm asking permission from someone, can I use this picture? Will that offend you? By bochap lah, don't care, I put also lah. So I believe everyone here sitting, you guys are all warrior. You know what? To me, entrepreneurs are all warrior. We bleed, we continue run. We fall, we climb out, we run faster. We bleed, we go to hospital, we do stitches, then we run again. These are all I call warrior. So, this is specially for you. Ta-dang! Okay, so we are all warrior here. I believe you guys are all business owner. You have problem before, you fall before, but we are still sitting here. We are still fighting. That's the reason why you guys are here, right? Correct or not? Someone, I think better call off the class. Okay, so this is the picture of myself. We have an event together with 11th Street, launching with MSI for their gaming machines. So this is a very big event of ours. So that one's just a history. So here we are. You know, we are a company that since 2003, that is a very old company. But in my philosophy, in the company philosophy, we never allow our staff, listen, our secret, we never allow our staff to think out of the box. Strange, right? Strange or not? You always see people think out of the box, but I never allowed my team to think out of the box. You know why? Because we don't even have a box. Why do you have to have a box to box up yourself and think out of the box? Because we don't even have a box. Okay? We always blend into trend. When the trend change, we change. When the wind change, we change also. Because you cannot have a fixed mentality to make the business work for years and years. If you want that, you keep that, you'll be there lah. WeChat coming, WeChat Pay coming, you'll be there lah. You still collect cash lah. Okay? So, this is what the payment options that we have and we run in all our retail stores. Okay? We have WeChat Pay coming up. Okay, we have Boost Pay. We have Maybank QR Pay. We have Touch and Go. We have Ali Pay. And we have M-Pay coming up soon. So why we want to do all these things, all these mafan thing? Why? Take a guess. Why you want to do all these things? Part of it? Because the trend is coming. Whether you like it or not, it's still coming. Isn't it? Better take this chance and first opportunity to sail with the wind, take it as a leader to lead the trend. If you take the lead, you feel the priority as a leader. Canggih not the word. You feel it. Even though you also guinea pig sometimes lah. Okay? People don't die, you die first lah. But I dare to. Because if you don't die, you'll be the taiko already ma. Isn't it? Right or not? Okay, so this is part of it that we're giving solutions to all our customers, saying that, look, if you go buy anything outside from any IT company, they will only say, bang, ada cash ah. Ada cash credit card pun boleh accept. Amex no charge very high . You always feel that, right? Feel that, right? Don't feel me Don't feel me probably you're not Malaysian Okay, so we are giving options to the customers. Hey, you got cash or not? You got cash, you credit card or not? You don't have credit card, never mind, I have all this pay. You pay lah. You pay with this, you shake you somehow got extra. You shake the phone not shake the butt shake the phone, then you can get something extra. Okay? The rest also they have their own priority. I don't know what WeChat Pay can offer lah. That one we keep it, let them do their part lah. Okay? But I take the lead first. Okay, next. Ta-dam! See this? Any CIB bank customers here? I'm not from the bank, don't worry. No too bad. Any Maybank customers here? Credit card customers. And any RHB credit card customers here? We are actually giving them extra payment. You tak ada cash, you tak ada credit card, you tak ada buat pay, you don't have smartphone like you still use 3310 the Nokia one. Also never mind, you got credit card or not? You bring your credit card, I debit all your points, I credit all your points from your credit card. Nah, here go your product. Bring home then, baby. You feel it or not? So we're giving them options. You don't give me that one also never mind, you give me this one. Because a lot of customers think that paying points are like free. To you, isn't it? You spend with credit card, you get the points. If you don't use it, they burn you lah. Not they burn you lah, they burn your points lah. Okay? So if you, rather than they burn your points, you might as well just take the points and buy something that you like. Maybe your wife's birthday coming. They say, hey sayang, beli bagi you. Who knows? You don't know you burn by points ma. You get what I mean or not? Okay, come. These are one of them. And we are actually working out together with apps. Because today's topic is about mobile marketing and mobile technology. So we just want to fully utilize the power of mobile. So we work together with Maxis One Club. Any Maxis customers here? This Maxis One Club is meant for customers which is using postpaid. Ada lui punya orang. Maxis, this one is ada kaya punya orang because the package is very expensive also. Corporate customers, they have a lot. So this one, we are actually doing our advertisement inside. You can see every month we have promotions inside together working with Maxis. So this red one. This one is also under Hotlink. But this one is the biggest crowd because they are prepaid. It's the biggest crowd and they have millions of customers inside. We are also having our promotion, which will start launching by next month together with them. And we even have Maybank coming up together with the apps. And we have RHB Now. Anyone know that RHB has an app called RHB Now? Okay, I must start charging them, doing promotion for them. Okay, so these are all the things that we are actually promoting our product for their customers with a special price. So that's how we work. Because we say mobile ma, all go mobile lor, bo chap lah, just go lah. Okay? So now, as a veteran player point of view, how do I look at mobile? How do I look at mobile technology that influence our business? Okay, power, acceptance, and adaptation. If you cannot accept, right? You cannot accept. I feel don't secure lah with my phone talking with all my apps inside, paying with the apps. You cannot accept. So you there lor. Okay? You know my mother, this one very real one, no keke one, very real one. My mom just came back from China. She told me, she chose Cham, she wanted to go there because they all go free and easy one. She wanted to follow a local trip in China. Okay? What's this place called? Hainan Dao or something like that. And she wanted to pay them cash and follow them with the local tour. The hotel refused to let them go. It's because they don't collect cash. So what to do? They cannot go lor. They got to go on themselves like bus or whatever, just go around places which is nearby. So they cannot pay because they have cash also, people don't want, That's what's happening in China right now. So you start accepting because we are business owner. We have to start accept this trend first. Okay? If you cannot convince yourself, you cannot convince your staff, there's no way that you can convince your customers to use it. Simple as that. Even you have all the apps, all the wallet, all whatever point redemption, your team cannot accept this fact. How can you run this? You have to force. The word come, forced. My team is sitting there. My team is sitting there. You got to force your team to work on this and run and use it. Because I say, you guys can just press your phone wherever, check your message lah, girlfriend lah. Why can't you just play around with the apps? Okay? So the clue word is here. Force your team to work it out, test the whole thing. Then only they can have the convincing power to convince your client pay with this. Okay? So, second thing. What are the challenges with cash sales? Anyone have retail running with cash sales one? Only 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I bite your ear afterwards, I don't tell you that's the secret. Okay, now, what is the secret hidden inside here as a cash sales retailer? We every day is being risked. Because when you have cash sales, when you have retail player, you won't be the boss running all the branch every day, don't collect the cash, right? You will let your branch manager to handle the cash. This is very practical, very, very practical one. I'm sharing my secret here. So, if you have shopping mall, 10 o'clock they close the store. Please don't get your team to bank in at night. The robbery chances is very, very high. Especially myself is selling IT products. If let's say one laptop is 5,000, if let's say that they sell 5 units of laptop, 25,000, once gonna rob habis. Okay? So, the second thing is that if you have cash in transit to the bank, you will have these chances that your stuff being robbed. But you want to fire the fella, cannot. He really cannot rob. And also sometimes you also suspect whether he being robbed or he robbed the company. You understand or not? Then you fire the fella, he got no money to pay you back. You don't fire the fella, you jado. So how? You don't know, you fire or don't fire, don't care, just leave it there. But how many times you can lose? And furthermore, if you want to buy insurance, it's very, very expensive, Cash in transit insurance is very high. Anyone buy insurance for cash in transit before? High, right? Okay. So the chances of claim back is also, I put you guess, come. Why WeChat? It's simply because very easy. Because you have other wallet, you need to expand. Abang, you ada ini wallet Then the abang will say, apa ni But WeChat you don't have to explain. Abang you ada WeChat You have the WeChat wallet or not? Just open up, pay. You pay how much lah? I will get you one account lah. I see a lot. But if you know me in person, I'm a person that work only with official thing. I don't go under counter, bawah tanah, don't know what lah, under submarine or whatever. I don't do that one. Okay? Now, why make changes? Very easy, because we as a business owner, you don't change, no one can help you. It's a decision of either you swim or you sink. Very simple. Because these 5 years back, myself involved in online, I feel myself work more than previously when I was in traditional type of business. Because every day technology changes. You have to run very fast. You don't think, I want to rest today, the world will wait for me. I'm so sorry. The world will not wait for you. Because when you are sleeping, they are still changing. Okay? So, in short, very fast one. First, using wallet, using WeChat Pay, any wallet, safe, convenient. You can have a data collection as well. Because remember just now when Ash mentioned about the back end thing, the back end that Revenue Master can provide, I actually find it very useful because you can have your data collection of your customers. After you pay, correct me if I'm wrong, after you pay, customer will receive a message. So you can from there ask whether you want to follow me in my Facebook or my WeChat official account. If they click, immediately become your follower already. So you don't need to take money and buy follower. Okay? And also the loyalty program, which is the one that attracted me a lot. The loyalty program that they have, very powerful because Ash move very fast but me looking at that system is very practical. You can actually try to use it as a reference, how I use it, how I plan to use it. I think my secret already another time. Okay, so you see, sometimes you sell something, it's stock clearance. You know stock clearance is not earning money one, isn't it? Stock clearance is not earning money, you just want a cash back. Another one is the product you're already not earning a lot, profit margin very little one. So you sell, you give loyalty. If you sell, you also give loyalty points, right? But the thing is that thing, you're already losing money, but you still have to give the points. It's a double loss, isn't it? So with this system, you can actually create certain loyalty vouchers or loyalty points. Okay, like for example, I sell this one, I know this one I'm earning money one. So I can afford to give him 50 ringgit voucher for future purchase purposes. So you can then create a QR code. So because you buy from me, I give you a 50 ringgit QR code for your future use. So immediately, because I witness the whole system, when the customer scan the QR code, immediately at the back end, considered redeem one out. So you can select which one you give this voucher, which one you don't give. Okay? And another one is the loyalty points. Sometimes you can set the loyalty points. Like for example, your 1,000 points, you can now come to my office and redeem this mouse. Okay? You can set what they can redeem. It's not they decide what they can redeem. We business owner ma. You understand or not? So you can see the beauty behind the system. This is what really attracted me a lot. Okay? So the management tracking efficiency, then you can use one system track all your branches, whether they have any transaction or not. So, and capturing followers, as what I said just now, and cost saving versus credit card charge. You use credit card, right? Any MDR charge from the bank? Any MDR? Oh, your bank treat you so good one. No MDR charge one. Your Amex no charge one. Okay, so you can actually use this one because if I'm mistaken, the slide shown at 1%. How much is the MDR for your credit card? How much is your Amex credit card charge by bank? See, I showed you another secret already. I don't know whether they will kill me or not for this. Okay, so this one, you save a lot of cost. Hey, to us, business people, 1%, you can save 1%, that is considered our profit margin already. Isn't it? Okay, so now, always I end my presentation with a quote, with a personal quote. Okay, no excuse, no procrastinations. Because this is very, very important. Because if you don't run, people will run faster than you. Double up the speed. If they have a team, you don't have a team, even worse, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. But with all the system and all the back end they have prepared, even you 1 or 2 person, you can also use the system to help you to boost up your businesses. I guess my time are over. Right.
Do you still have anything?
No, nothing really. End already. I'm here for back half. Habis already.
Okay, thank you,
Thank you
Sharon.
guys. Thank you.
Now, okay, hi everyone. Hi, my name is CK. So I'm the local representative of DingTalk. So basically, I'm here today to share with you. I think just now we heard a lot of payment, gateway, wallets. Okay, it's all about sales, marketing for me. So I'm going to show you another perspective of applications. So where it can help more towards your management, operations. So that's where we are here today. Okay. So again, thanks Saman for invitations. So let's start. Okay. So basically, just a very brief. I think you can see the logo here. So DingTalk is one of the app under Alibaba. So it is purely an app actually for internal company operations. So, and Malaysia basically is the first one to get an English version of DingTalk. So originally it's in Chinese, and for you who have start using it, you may see still some minor Chinese, and we are also fixing the bugs. And hopefully in the next 1 month, you may not see any Chinese anymore. Okay. By the way, before that, anyone have seen DingTalk or you have DingTalk in your app or phone? Okay, quite a number. Okay. So let me share with you, because a lot of people when they first install DingTalk, they will just say, hey, it's another WhatsApp. Okay, it's very similar. It's just another WhatsApp you can chat. So, but it's a lot of things actually lying behind it, and you can use it immediately right now. So I'm just going to show you, and if you need more information, you can always come to us. Okay. Okay. So this is just a very summary of DingTalk. So you can see from the pictures. So DingTalk basically is almost everything that you can do it in your company. So it starts from communications. So that's where you can see group chats, personal chats, okay, video conferencing, okay. So next one is second, we call it schedule management. So you can manage your tasks, calendars. They also have a very interesting tool called attendance, which a lot of companies come to us and say, hey, I want attendance. Okay, we saw a lot of companies still using a very manual punch card, thumbprint. So DingTalk use mobile. So you can do your attendance in mobile. So I'm going to show you later how it looks like. Okay. So we got another one interesting one is called mobile approval. So this is where you take away your signatures. You can see a lot of people still sign papers to get a very simple approval, and you wait for bosses to sign. Sometimes 3 levels, 4 levels. So DingTalk that on the mobile as well. Okay, mobile approvals. And of course we have another one which is called it report systems. So we do a lot of reportings every day. So now people just do report in WhatsApp. We are quite heavily seeing this happening in Malaysia, and I'm quite surprised people are very creative in WhatsApps. They can use tons of ways to leverage what WhatsApp can do, but it's just chatting apps. Okay? So DingTalk has much more template you can use it, and I will show you later as well. Okay? So this is in a nutshell what DingTalk does. Okay? But of course DingTalk do more than all these base features. I call it base feature. These are basic features in DingTalk that you can use it for. Okay? So I'm just going to show you next slide, which is the architecture of DingTalk. Actually, how you can leverage on DingTalk in a more, I would call it comprehensive or more advanced way. So this is basically a DingTalk architectures. So you can see just now what you see, and now I put it into a more structured way. So first thing you can see from the pyramid, the most foundations people always say is communications. So as a company, communication is always a key. So now people use WhatsApp, some people use Skype, or we have WeChat. So DingTalk actually more focused on enterprise communication. So what do you mean by enterprise? So meaning you have your group chat, but it's all secured group chat, I call it. So you can see from the communication, the biggest thing that we have is called org chart. So when people think of org chart, people see it, this is a chart, no. So when we approach a lot of company, when we first ask, where is org chart actually in your mobile? They say, oh, my WhatsApp. Okay, how you do it? Oh, all the group chat is my department really. So this is always people imagine it. So I got a what? Group chat is for marketing, that's my marketing department. So I got another group chat, probably is my sales, that's my sales department. But when I ask them, do you know everyone inside? I don't know. So do you know who is this? I don't know. Because it's all numbers. So this is what company now is having, because giving the tools. So DingTalk actually do it slightly different. I work out some, DingTalk work out something, a directory, then you can actually find anyone you want and with the names and their so-called destinations. Okay, there's an org chart. So from there on, you create your group chats, you create your chat. So all the group chat and chat is, we call it secure. So meaning, for example, today someone resign or come into the office, they will auto add it into the group chat. You don't need to manually add them. When they resign, I just remove them from the directory. So they will quit all the group chat you have created, 20, 30, 50 group chats. So that is meant by secure. So the only internal people can join the group chat actually you are created, if that group chat is made for your internal company. So it's called secure. Whereas now, I think WhatsApp is pretty freedoms. I would say they are not good, just meant for social. So, but TingTalk come to it is for enterprise. So meaning it's just used for company communication as far as concerned. Okay. So from there you do more things with video conferencing. So it's very much like a Skype. So you can do video conferences and others so-called VoIP calls. Okay. So from there on you do more collaborations. So attendance, approvals. So all these things you can do it in the mobile on top of TingTalk. Okay. You can build your own template, build your own rules. Okay. And after that, external collaboration. So this is something not ready yet. Okay, the third layer is not ready yet. Okay, there's very minimal features on that level. Okay, what TingTalk actually interesting is the open platform. So that's where our company comes in. So we will help you to integrate your system. So for example, certain companies say, I got a payroll system, I want to talk to my attendance system. Can be done. Okay, or I got another system where it's my own internal ERP. So I want to talk approval. Whenever approval, my finance will trigger the payment. So I will trigger the PO. So all these things were done at this level. Okay, so this is an open platform. So TingTalk as overall, the base function is I will call it a platform. So on top of it, you can actually leverage based on whatever. I can see many entrepreneurs and companies that you can actually leverage on the system on here. So if you have zero system, here this will give you a very good foundation to manage a company because the apps is for free. So the TingTalk apps you can download in TingTalk and you use it. All the features I mentioned just now. Provided all the top, what we call it the open platform, you need to probably pay for it. Or if you have any developer in-house, you can actually integrate yourself. Okay, so that is what TingTalk try to do. Okay, so next I will give you some use cases actually how company now in Malaysia is already using it. So we have been actually doing this for 6 months, about 6 months. So I missed out one slide just to show you what company currently using. So just give you an idea what company now is using. Retail is a very high in demand for TingTalk. So our biggest company now is Papa Rich. So I think the CEO came here for a speech last sessions. So Papa Rich now almost 82 branches they are using TingTalk fully on managing their business. Okay. So other than that, we get a lot of companies, bubble tea companies, they are restaurant, they are also using TingTalk because this company they are all mobile. They don't leverage much on emails. They all in mobile. So last time what they do, they use a lot of WhatsApp. So they report sales WhatsApp, they attendance also WhatsApp. So now they move in here, it's much more organized. Okay. So another biggest company now we are using is Oppo. Okay. You see a lot of shops running on Oppo outside, so they all use TingTalk. So last time, the funny thing is, certain company they use attendance is selfie. So I take myself selfie. I'm here today. This is how I do my attendance. TingTalk give you a better way. Okay. So other company you're using it is also got educations, got some we call it manufacturing companies. Okay. So I won't name out their names. So I just give you 2 cases here, which I found it much more relevant today. Okay, so I can just pick 2 cases. Okay. So yeah. So this is show you that TingTalk is a very modular. So it's all by itself. So you don't need to use everything. You use whatever relevant to you. So I'm not forcing you, you must use this, you must use this, no. You just use whatever relevant to you. So the company doing attendance, don't use it. It's not relevant to you, okay? Okay, so I just picked 2 today. So one is for retail. So retail, I name it, they got F&B, they got telecommunication, electrical, anything that do with retail. So you got branches, okay? And the next one, another case study is for service. So meaning you are a company itself and you actually have a team that actually go out there and normally this company have some salesperson, they got some operation staff. And how they use TingTalk to manage the company. Okay. Okay. So in TingTalk, basically this is how, as far as a company now using it. So first thing, they have the org chart in mobile. So when branches comes in, you easily can find people easily. A lot of company now what happen is bosses is always the king. Bosses is always everything. When bosses resign, I would say resign on leave today. So basically, the company may go handicapped. I don't know who to find and things like that. So this is always happen because I don't know people. So this org chart gives you a very good foundation that people can find people easily. Decentralized. So you make your people can talk to each other. Not every time to go to bosses. Okay? This is the first thing. Of course, second thing is you spend lesser time to manage people from people's talking. Okay? So and you also now start to have a chat with branches that you can monitor. Because last time, all the chat actually in WhatsApp and you cannot control. Today, my staff just want to create a group chat and talk something without me. Okay? You heard one video, right? Always have a group chat without a boss. So as a boss today, you can manage it by you set all the group chat you want that talks different things in DingTalk, and it's all about business. Okay? Other thing you want to talk about me, it's okay, you put on WhatsApp. Okay? It's okay. So that is what we mean as secure. Because when today I create a group chat, I know it's secure, and I know that if tomorrow I will remove someone else from here, they will not be accessed. So one good thing about this group chat is they're all in cloud. They're in a phone. So whenever today someone resigns, for example, one of my staff resigned, I have no worry that they can access my data anymore because they just can't access. Whether WhatsApp or other channel, you can still go back history and check all the files. Okay? So it's cloud. So even today, I lost my phone, I can relocate another phone and I get my data back. Okay? So that is on the secure side. So the next one we always advise customers to do is each group chat itself become a file management, I will call it space. Okay? Now people use Dropbox, some people use Google Drive, some richer company they use OneDrive, you pay certain money for that. So DingTalk gives you every single group chat you can change to a file management because you can add folders. So that's where, for example, you have a sales group chat, you can add your flyers, pricing, everything, and people can just find it from your mobile very easily. So last time you need to install another app, maybe Google Drive, you park certain file there. So when you need to actually chat, you need to go another apps. So it's kind of like going few apps. So this gives you a very one platform, you do everything. Okay? And the good thing about it, you can manage your permission. Who can download, who cannot download, who can view, and who is the actually admin for this particular files. So you don't have the problems afraid my staff will delete my files if they hate me. Okay, sometimes, okay? So after that, they also do the task management. So DingTalk has very strong tools in tasks. So meaning you can assign any task in DingTalk to your staff. Okay? What happens is a lot of companies now, they talk a lot. But sometimes when you talk so much in the group chat, and you're just not tracking whether the things is being done, and sometimes you forget. Okay? So that DingTalk allow you to actually assign tasks to your people in mobile. Okay? So from there on, this is all the communication. They start with attendance. Okay? So they replace the punch with mobile punch. And this mobile punch can also link to the thumbprint. So DingTalk itself got a thumbprint machine you can link to. Because I know certain retail, you've got a lot of foreigner, they don't have mobile. So you can use the thumb, and bosses can view the attendance every morning. It's an instant dashboard. You can view it. Who comes to work, who late, everything is on the mobile, so attendance. So from there on, they introduce report. So last time, they report their sales number WhatsApp. So what happened is, I will send my sales figure to my bosses every night. Okay, today I got this kind of sales, this money left, petty cash, how many customer promotions, how many, all in WhatsApp. So yesterday, the day after tomorrow, there were 2 admin girls just in office reported all this number into an Excel. So it's kind of like manual. So DingTalk actually changed a little bit. We give you a template to fill up. So even today, I'm just a day 1 working staff. I don't need you to tell me what to report. I just fill in the blank. Okay, because it's a template. So from there on, you can extract the template from Excel straight. So it saves 2 manpower just to do all the recording works. So these things can spin over to more things because I realized certain company they need to report their inventory. How much they need to buy tomorrow, all these things. So DingTalk can help you in such a way that you don't need so many people to work on one thing. Just one people report, another people just work on things. Because I can decide this report sent, who is the receiver? Automated. So you no longer need to worry that whether this report the people get it, things like that. Okay? So other thing I also found they will waste report. Certain company I work to, they will need to report their waste. How many I waste today. Okay? And more report because it's a template based. You can create your own template. But I put it retail because it's not relevant to F&B. Okay? So you got approval. So the most common one is leave approval. Okay? Because a lot of company they have not had system to track their leave. So they use paper. One company I go through, they got very nice card. They call it yellow card. So this card carry for you 1 year. It's all your leave there. If you miss it, your leave gone. So this is a lot of company using it. So the company they advance a little bit, they use Excel. So maybe you got one simple form, paper. Every time you apply leave, you pass to HR. HR will record it into the system. So every time they got 20 staff to check the leave, they need to call the HR how many leave are there left like this. So with DingTalk, you can put your leave balance on the mobile. Then approval will go through mobile and approval also in the mobile. So it's very, I would say, we no longer depend on papers and it's all in the system, leave approval. And using it is like claim approvals, okay, dispatch approval, and all this again is a template base. You can create yourself, whatever you like. Okay, and last thing, of course, video conferencing. Okay, so how actually retail F&B use it? Because they got a lot of new product launching. Okay, especially IT, sometimes you need to have new phones launching, you need to tell people what is the key features. DingTalk got actually, we call it video conferencing. Or some people actually use live features. You can live yourself, telling all your branches what is this new product about, and they can play back this video. So you don't need to educate so many times that it's the same thing. Okay, so this is F&B. Okay, so on service, so for the top part is almost similar. But one thing actually difference is you can see from the attendance. DingTalk can do off-site attendance. So meaning today, if you have got staff running around Malaysia or Klang Valley, and then not just in the office, you can use GPS to punch attendance. So you will know where your staff today in the morning. So if let's say today I got 10 sales and they don't need to come to office, I know where they are when they do sales. Okay, so there's off-site attendance. And all this will count as attendance as well. Okay, so if you're still not convinced enough, we have a check-in function. So meaning you check in whenever you go. So this is also used by driver dispatch. So they check in whenever they go, and we will have a roadmap there where they go. So as a management, you can pull back a map, you can see how your dispatch being traveled in a day. Is it a zigzag? Or it's a very smooth journey, and you can manage from there. Okay? So there's a check-in function. So sales report is very much similar, but some people use it for visiting. So meaning you see someone, you need to actually do a report. So I see these people, so what are they doing? So all these reports actually, when you churn out, is a collection of data. So now it's era of data. So we need data to manage. So all this will basically pull into Excel. Okay? And this one similar, leave approval. Okay? And video conferencing. So this is the only thing I see it when Malaysia typically have a lot of sales. So we always have difficulty to manage sales whenever it comes to the effectiveness. So DingTalk give you some tools to manage, but how far you want to go is up to the company. DingTalk can do up to whenever you want to do attendance, you must selfie. You must selfie yourself where you are. Okay? Or you don't need that. It's a button to turn on and off. Okay? So I just give you some screen, how it looks like. Okay? So this is basically, just like I mentioned, this is WhatsApp. I just pull some from WhatsApp. So normally when you join a company, you see a bunch of numbers and you don't know who are there. Okay? DingTalk actually changed a little bit. We put it into a more structured way. So that is a department. So the department followed by names and who are they. Okay? So too easy to find people. Okay? So all check in your mobile. So DingTalk got another feature called Ding. Okay? Ding, D-I-N-G. So DingTalk focus on delivery of message. So WhatsApp we have 2 tick, 1 tick. Okay? But we couldn't do anything. Okay? I know these people don't read my messages. So the people say, so what? Okay? But DingTalk can do 1 thing. So DingTalk also has something similar. We have an unread and read. So you will know who don't read your message. Okay? When you send something out. So it's something like this. Okay? Unread and read. And you can see their name. Who don't read. And those who don't read, I can remind them with the function. We call it Ding. Ding function. There's a. Okay? It's a Ding function. So Ding is basically you ping certain people out and you remind them with another message. So this message can actually deliver through few media, okay? Whether you can deliver through back into an app, or you think they don't read your app, you can trigger them a phone. For example, now I want to actually tell 20 people that something is very important and they don't read my message. It's a weekend, sorry. It's a weekend now, people don't open the app. So I can trigger them a phone, 20 people phone will ring. One shot. Okay? And they will get my voicemail. Yeah. So this is how we focus on delivery of message. Because business is very important. You can't miss certain information sometimes. Okay? Okay, so this was used by one of the company to announce G holiday. You know, general election, the next day is holiday. It's so urgent. So one company use this. But of course they are not big, they are about 10 people. Okay? So they use that one. Okay? Yeah, this is a task. So every single task actually in your chat, you can put it out. You see, hi all, please note that this is something we put it out. So it's a message, you put it out. So a lot of time that we don't have a tools to track it. So what do? We write somewhere else. So today, let's say we are chatting. So I just have a chat just now after we were talking. 4 people were talking. After I asked, who's supposed to do this? no one, all keep quiet. Because we tend to have this habit that we don't really find who is the key person to add on it. Because this one is very important, so you need to actually have a assignee. So who add on this, and you get a deadline. So this makes your things much more organized, and you can track it. That's a good part of it. Okay. So then, yeah, you can even CC your stakeholders. So if you are bosses here, you can enforce down. Sharon just mentioned you need to force down. Okay. Please all the tasks CC me as a boss, so you know what is happening in the company. So you won't need to actually be involved, but you know the task being done or not done. You can track it from your end as well. Okay? Yeah, you can also check within the task. So what happened is we like to check in the group chat early in the morning, normally early in the morning. When 3 people thinks in the group chat, you check in the 20 people group chat and the 20 people just feel annoyed. Okay, that's always happened because that's how we act. So DingTalk, you can pull this task out and check in these 3 people what you're supposed to do. So it's much more focused and you won't left out. Because sometimes when you talk certain ways, another people put another message in, then that's where things get so messy. Another creative way people use it, when there's a task, create another group chat. Another task, another group chat. So group chat, keep group chat. So you keep growing. Okay? So DingTalk actually very easy. You just delete this task whenever it's done. Just delete it. So it's much more maintained back to the whatever group chat you have to maintain your business. Okay? Yeah, this is an example of a leaf. So you can see, I think it's more here. You can see that you can see your balance of leaf in your mobile. But this needs to be set up. So we are here to help. So after you set up, basically everyone know their leaf. And you can apply, and you can even set who's the approval person when this leaf is done. Okay, so it's automated. You don't need to go back and sign papers and things like that. Okay, and this is the claim. Okay, this is the claim leaf approval. So you submit your claim in mobile, and you no longer need to stamp. I know a lot of companies still stamp, but I think that one's still important because I think your finance still need that, or accounts still need that for audit purpose. Okay, but this at least you digitalize the process. So you no longer need to signature. You travel 50, sometimes half an hour just to get a signature. Sometimes. Okay. Yeah, this is a sample of attendance. So you just punch. So this is my one. So you can see when I punch outside the office, there's an address here. So this address was sent to my boss. So my boss will know that I punch at 9:16 in the morning and I'm in these places. Okay? So it's all followed by your GPS. So I no longer need to go in office. Because certain company I know, you need to clock in at 9 a.m. in the office, only can go out. Okay? So sometimes people complain because it's traffic. I need to go early in the morning to the office and I need to go back. For example, I stay in Klang, I need to go Shah Alam, I need to go PJ to Shah Alam. So it's something not make sense sometimes. But boss enforce that. Okay? So DingTalk use Wi-Fi as a punch-in mechanism. So meaning you set the Wi-Fi, office Wi-Fi as your office. So whenever I walk close the Wi-Fi, I can punch. I only can punch. Okay? Or I use GPS. I set the GPS. So this is where company now using it. Okay, so whenever you have block branches, you set all the Wi-Fi as a I would say located. So then you only can punch when you go nearby. Okay? Yeah, so this is the dashboard. So every day you will see in total how many people punch. You can click in and you will see who punch normal, who punch outside, who late, who come early. And one thing we have, you got something called hardworking. So you can reward these hardworking people. They come in very early and punch for you. Okay? Tardiness means they always late or absent. Okay? Yeah, this is the report. This is the last part. So all this template actually is designable. So you design your template whenever based on your business. So people now fill in the report rather than send a message. Okay? So from there, this will actually able. Okay, you can decide who to send to and who is the receiver. Okay, so from here, one click you can get something like this. So as, for example, I'm submitting my sales number based on every day. Okay, so they will come to this table. So you no longer need to collect or aggregate your reports. So then one click, export, you pick to Excel. So you massage your data from there on. Okay, so this is a very useful. I found a lot of people like this because they are not have problem with recording, and sometimes I realize the companies use email. But again, they still need to report back to the Excel, which bosses now normally is the one who key in. No choice, no PA or whoever, okay? So this is one of the key things that very useful, okay? Okay, I think this is my last slide. So basically DingTalk available again in your PC, mobile, and web as well. So 3 versions. So it's very similar to your WhatsApp. You can have 3 synchronization between the apps as well. Okay? And that's all from my presentation. Okay?
Okay, thank you. Okay. So, any question? Quick question. Okay.
Thanks. I have 2 questions. Can we do live conference in the DingTalk? That's first.
Yes. DingTalk have a live features similar to Facebook Live, but that one is open up a request. Okay. The reason why there's some regulations issue in China that they can't open it at this moment, open it full-time for all the people in Malaysia. But we are requesting that that one should be a full-time features for everyone to use. So I would say yes. Yeah.
Then the other one is like, you know, when we use WhatsApp, we have this prompts problem, like if you are not keen to chat in the group and you keep prompts us, how about this DingTalk, how does it work? Like, if we are not involved in a certain task, can we?
So if today you want to see some data, you may need 3 people to only open the safe line. So if DingTalk today will not able to see your data, that is first thing on security. So in terms of the user level security, DingTalk actually can assign admin to manage your operations. Okay? So whenever you think that you don't want these people to be able to touch or manage your company, just don't give the admin, just use it. Of course, one more security is, can the boss see everything? I would say no. You only see whenever things that is within your so-called permissions. Yeah, I hope that answers your questions.
Where training will be conducted if you are to subscribe the service?
Okay, for training, we are 2 types. So, in fact, a lot now we come to your company and train you. So, but provided that you need to start installing and put your data inside. For example, you need to start using it. You need to create your org chart, and from there, the training will be much more relevant to you because you ask questions. Or else, we will basically do con call. Okay, we will con call to your office, and we will just, you can call, you can get those like 10 people, so we can teach from there. Okay.
For the reports, right? Let's say we already have the sales report templates in Excel. Can we export it to DingTalk, or we have to create another one?
You have to create another one. You can create another one that actually similar to your Excel currently. I mean, of course, we need to see it how close it is. So if let's say it's close, you can just create another one. Whenever the data exported will be same as your template. Yep.
Thanks.
Would you be able to see what those people who joined the chat late? Would they be able to see the history like Telegram?
Yes, yes. They can see the history, and there's an option to turn it off sometimes if you don't want that to happen in the particular chat. Okay, it's happened by group chat by group chat.
I got 2 questions. One is the broadcast feature in WhatsApp. Do you have it there in Ding? Because sometimes you don't want to put it in the group. Certain messages. You know, is that there? And then the second thing is in WhatsApp, the conversation, the chat is encrypted both ways. So is it same in Ding?
Okay, first question, first broadcast. So DingTalk do broadcast slightly different. So because whenever you want to use DingTalk, you need to set up the org chart. Or else you won't see anyone inside, you just use yourself. When you do a company, you are very lonely in DingTalk because basically you can't talk to anyone. So when you do the org chart, you can just one click and you can send to all the staff one shot. So I believe that is part of the broadcast. Okay? So you can select it yourself. So when you go to the org chart, you can either select by department. Okay? You can select by company, whole company, or you can go in by department and you pick who you want to send to. Then one click you send. So then it will reach the people you want to send to. First question. Okay, on the encryption, right, that one I need to come back to you. Because as far as I know, I have not seen that, but I'm not sure how they do it in the both party encryption. Okay?
How about hardware requirement? For example, if I can download DingTalk on my phone, are there any like desktop applications for DingTalk that can synchronize together with the hardware? And what are the requirements for the hardware itself? Let's say phone, right? You must have GPS. Is it a must to have fingerprint sensors? Not all phones have fingerprint sensors, you know, things like that.
Okay. First thing first on the phone. So I have not have a very physical spec. But as long as you're using smartphone, you should be able to download and use it. Okay? As long as you have a smartphone. So don't be 3310, that one cannot. As long as you got the Google Play App Store. First thing. Second thing is, DingTalk don't have the fingerprint app itself in the mobile. They got the devices itself. It's the devices you can buy online. But don't buy anything first, because it's still China based. Okay? So that app actually can link back to DingTalk. So it's, now it's very cheap. You can go online, you can see 299 RMB. So it's about 200 ringgit Malaysia as an attendance system. So that link to the apps itself. So as far as concerned the mobile, you don't need a very high spec on the mobile. Okay? So on desktop again, you don't need a very high spec PC because it's just a very simple app like your WhatsApp. So I would say the size is less than 100 MB, I believe. It's very minimal. Okay? Yeah.
Okay, last one.
Sorry, this one is not question. Myself has been also helping Carol. If you're in e-commerce, you know Carol. We're also supporting the group on moving people on e-commerce to DingTalk. I just share a few that we have used, which is very functional for bosses. First of all, I personally like this thing where your staff check into your office. As long as the phone connected to the company Wi-Fi, consider check-in. Correct me if I'm wrong. So you don't need any device. Just connect to the Wi-Fi, you are check-in already. So the second thing is the cloud. So the cloud space, as you mentioned just now, as CK mentioned just now, you can actually put division. So which department can see which file. So very important thing is when we are on the move. So we want to send something to someone, we just say, wait, I want to, my laptop is in the office or whatever. As long as you have your mobile to poke, you can send. And you can also detect who's the one who sent out the file. Okay, the third thing is very important where I find out, sometimes you go for an event. This event is a launching, that is a closed launching or pre-launch or only meant for your own team or whatever. You don't want to share it so public. Normally, Facebook Live is meant for everyone, your friend, your competitor, whoever they can see this thing. So you can do it inside this group. You can also select which group they want to see. So, and we personally tested the conference call. The quality was very good, very smooth, and very fast. That's what I can say as a sharing part, because we actually went through the testimony and things like that. So that's what I want to give my experience about DingTalk.
For information, Sharon is also our pioneer user. One of the pioneer users. Okay? So if you have any question, you can still reach us in front. I will always be there. So you can ask us, and if you need any more that we come to your company, let us know. We're more than happy to help you on that. Okay?
Okay, thank you, CK. I think bosses will like it, you know.
Good afternoon, everyone. So my name is Suk Yin from Paydibs, and today I'll be presenting to you on CIMB Pay. Quite sure you're wondering why Paydibs and CIMB. So I'll show you the next few slides. Oh. So firstly, I'll be introducing on Paydibs. So Paydibs is a fintech company specializes in payment solution, and our office now is in KL. Just recently moved to Maju Link, and we also have a branch in Beijing, and we have a total of about 30 staff so far. So these are the few solutions that Paydibs provide. The first one is called Paydibs Checkout, which is to cater for e-commerce transaction. Secondly is the QR code payment, which we call it Paydibs Pay. For Paydibs Pay, you can facilitate retailers like you all to accept payments from multiple wallets. And for today, I'll be focusing more on CIMB Pay, which is a payment application that facilitates credit cards payment as well as debit card payments from CIMB Bank. Okay. So this is the answer of why CIMB and Paydibs. So we are the Paydibs as the official partner to CIMB Bank. We are here to promote Paydibs Pay, QR payment, as well as CIMB Business Current Account. So the target market will be SMEs, like it can be online retailers as well as brick and mortar retail. Okay, so CIMB Pay QR payment is a mobile payment solution that facilitates merchants to accept CIMB credit card and debit cards using QR code. Has any one of you all downloaded CIMB Pay app?
Yeah.
Okay. So actually now the app is already available. You can download the app. It's available on Play Store, and currently they only support NFC. So in the future, they are planning to launch this QR code payment, whereby merchant can accept payment using QR code. So these are the benefits of this CIMB Pay by QR code. The first one is a zero transaction fee, followed by zero sign-up fee, and no maintenance fee, as well as settlement directly to your CIMB current account. So basically how it works, your customer here will launch the CIMB Pay account, whereby they will have to key in their credit card, their CIMB credit card or debit card number and details together with a PIN. So they just walk into the retailers and you just scan the QR code available. The QR code will be provided by CIMB Bank. So it is a static QR code. So of course some of you here are maybe you are online merchant. You can also have the same QR code scan and email to the your customer to accept payment. So to sign up for CIMB Pay, this program is actually targeted to sole proprietor and partnership businesses. It can be like vendors, bazaar vendors, or maybe food truck. Yeah, some of the examples. And the payment acceptance will be CIMB only, credit, debit card, or prepaid card. So it can be any more than the example shown here. So the application process will, these are the forms required for the application. You have the merchant application form, agreement, as well as the usual SSM documents. And one of the requirements is that each merchant will have to open a business current account. So these are some of the benefits of the current account. Firstly, you can enjoy cashback up to 600 ringgit. It's actually 100 ringgit per month up to 6 months. You maintain your minimum average balance of 30,000. But if you cannot reach that, you can have 300 ringgit cashback, which is 50 ringgit for up to 6 months. You maintain a 10,000 average balance. And another benefit is there's fee waivers on IBG, you have TT and Rentas, followed by you also stand a chance to win a Wellfire. There's total 5 Wellfires. Okay, so that's all from my side. Any questions?
Any questions for Paydibs, or you want to ask yourself on time?
Because we are just a third-party acquirer, so the application takes about 2 to 3 weeks and 2 to 3 days for the deployment of the static QR.
Any more? Oh, okay.
Yes, correct. It's just like, I'm quite sure you have heard of Maybank QR Pay. I think in Sharon's slide, you have seen the logo. So similarly, CIMB is planning to launch the QR Pay by tentatively around September. So they're doing similarly like Maybank. Maybank also require a Maybank account, current account. So it's exactly the same.
Are there any charges? Will there be any charges for this application?
No charges. You mean transaction fee?
Yeah.
There's no transaction fee. As long as the user uses CIMB credit card or debit card.
So for Paydibs is basically the facilitator of this program?
We are their merchant acquirer, third-party acquirer.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, I think, okay, last one.
Which company now accepts CIMB Pay?
I think quite a lot.
This one, I think you can see the list in CIMB website. Yeah. Because we're just the acquirer now, trying to promote their latest product.
Okay.
So So if you all have any other questions, you can actually approach me and my colleague at the booth at the back there, and we'll be able to explain to you how to sign up, as well as what are the documentation required.
Okay, sit first. Not finished yet. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Suk Yin. Anything you can ask at the back. Okay, not yet finished.